morning, everybody. It is 7:30. Lydia's right here, changing her diaper. We just woke up, and I thought I would vlog my day and show you a day in my life and walk you through it. You know, I did a video like this not too long ago, but I think it's a lot different when you have your own space versus filming when you're in somebody else's house. It just is. It's a different dynamic. So, yeah, we actually woke up like an hour ago. I was trying to see if she'd go back to bed because I was tired, but she didn't want to. So she got up at 6:30. Thank you. We're just changing her diaper and then getting her clothes on. Okay guys, I was just making Lydia's plate of breakfast. Now I'm gonna make myself a smoothie. I've been making smoothies every day. Honestly, it's just been so nice to have a blender. We haven't had a blender like ever of our own. It's hilarious to think about. But they're just so easy. I could put stuff in it with nutrients. I've been putting some collagen powder in mine. Sometimes I give Lydia some smoothies, sometimes I don't because she doesn't really eat smoothies as much. I feel like she would like the taste, but I don't know if it's a texture thing. So I usually just give her like plain Greek yogurt. Here's my collagen. So I was just making Lydia's breakfast. I wasn't talking because I was swishing around some coconut. What's wrong?
I'm happy.
Are you hungry? I'm almost done. I was swishing around some coconut oil. That's my new mouthwash. Yeah, it's kind of hard to cook sometimes in here because there's like no counter space, but I'm still really thankful for the space we do have. Hey Alexa, play kids gospel music. Hi. Ready to eat? Ready for some yummy breakfast? Okay. Yummy. All right, here's a shot of Lydia's breakfast. Avocados, some blueberries, a pumpkin muffin I made, and then some yogurt with peanut butter. And then here's my breakfast. I posted it not long ago on my story. It's so delicious. It's an oatmeal bake. So it's made with pumpkin, oats. You put a little bit of flour in it. So I use my freshly milled flour, chocolate chips, pumpkin pie spice, an egg. And that's about it. I have an avocado and then my smoothie I just made. Today should be pretty relaxed. It's one of the less busy days of mine. Oh. I just dropped my smoothie and the blade hit my finger, but I'm okay. Thankfully did not spill, but I do have a tiny little cut. Anyways, it's more relaxed. The past couple weeks have been really, really busy and hectic, not in a bad way, just setting up practicals and things that we haven't done before. And actually today's funny, it's exactly 1 month since we signed our lease. We didn't move in the exact day just because we had, we didn't have a bed or a fridge and stuff. And so we waited a few days to move in till we had at least a bed. And we brought in a little mini fridge for like 3 weeks. We just got our fridge like a week ago, I want to say. Yeah, fridge. Fridge? You're not using your spoon. Anyways, so yes, it's been exactly a month since we signed our lease today. We did it in the evening around 6 p.m. I still remember. But yeah, just recent updates we've been sharing, just getting practicals done, setting up our bills, setting up new car insurance, we just got new licenses. And then we just did our car registration and our plates and the title and all that stuff, doing our taxes, you know, just a lot of practical things all at once. And I've been doing it because Dylan's working, and honestly, that's just not his thing. You know, he'll tell you that. He's not good with like paperwork and things like that. It stresses him out. So I've been taking care of it. And it's just been really, really busy with that, and just like the move and taking care of Lydia, getting stuff ready, you know, starting to see the place come together, trying to keep it clean with a new toddler. Not new toddler, but you know, it's like new space for her. So she's very excited about it and likes to get into everything and get into chores and things. So it's been really busy trying to balance everything, but I'm so thankful, and it's such a peaceful place to be in here. She's always been obsessed with water bottles. But this is her room. It's always a little bit of a mess. She doesn't like me talking today. Every time I start talking. What's wrong, Lydia? You need some help? You need some help? She usually crawls up this thing and then goes crazy and wild, as you'll see in a minute. But yes, her room's always a little bit messy because, you know, she likes to go into all her drawers, pull everything out of them. Please don't fall off that. This is her bed. She's been in a pack and play since she was 2 months old. But honestly, she's almost 1.5 years, which means she's getting close to 2. So we're probably just going to wait because there's no point in buying a crib if we have to buy a floor bed soon. You agree? Here she is. She just ate breakfast and she grabbed her puffs to start eating them. She eats them like chips. She's just like her daddy, guys. He loves his chips and crackers. Daddy. Do you miss Daddy? Do you miss Daddy? Say Daddy's at work. I have all these dishes to put away that I washed yesterday. We don't have a dishwasher. Hi there. There's Lydia going through my cupboards as usual. So I was just recording the whole thing, but I wasn't like fully in frame, and I also was blurred out. Hopefully this focuses on me now. I'm a little further away. So maybe that clip wasn't of the Lord. I was like sharing some stuff and it was kind of like all over the place and crazy. But I just wanted to share while I put away these dishes. Something that I saw last night. It was a testimony that had popped up on my phone. I knew immediately it was the Lord. I just, you know, he gave me that discernment to see that it was him. You know, I was at first watching like an evangelistic video of this guy who many of you would know. And he was like preaching to a Catholic, talking about speaking in tongues, which is funny because that's something that, you know, the Lord's been reminding me of, to pray in tongues often, to pray in general often, and to really be interceding with my time, because it's like there's so many things I want to do, but even if they're good things, it seems like right now that's what the Lord wants me to do, and there's a reason for it. And I also think he's just working through things in me right now. But all that to say, after that, a video popped up of this guy's testimony, and it was from 2 years ago. I didn't even know this till I finished the video. 2 years ago, you know, it wasn't a recent video. But he had been raised in the church. And I don't just mean like, oh, he was raised in church, he followed because his parents, like he had genuine moments with the Lord and a genuine desire to serve him and encounters, and it was real for him when he was very young, up until like 13, I think he said. And then he walked away from the Lord, you know, started to go after the world. And I think he said like stuff with his parents were going down. I don't remember if they got a divorce or something, I don't know. Some type of like family things, which obviously probably like contributed to opening the door to sin and to worldliness. But it had just really hit me because so many things that he was saying in this testimony, I actually posted on my Facebook, are exact things that I've either said or thought or mindsets. And it was just like, wow, Lord, it had reminded me of my testimony, even things after walking with the Lord that I've had to walk through. And like mindsets that I've been dying to, even recently. And so I'm like, wow, Lord, you're sending this to me as a reminder. It's so good. And it was sweet because I had a lot of dishes to do as I'm putting them away, tons of dishes. And because we don't have a dishwasher, it takes me like an hour to 2 hours every day to do the dishes and like clean up the kitchen. And obviously it's because I could do faster, but it's like I'm also watching this video, so it's slowing me down a bit. But I'm like, it's good because it's sowing into the Holy Spirit in me and building up the Holy Spirit rather than the flesh. But so I was doing that while doing the dishes, like listening to this testimony and then another one. And it was just so encouraging because, yeah, I just know it was the Lord speaking. And it's just even encouraging that the Lord's still faithful to speak even when I'm doing things. Because, you know, I hear this a lot of like when people first come to the Lord, a lot of times they'll have like the season of like hours upon hours like devoted to the word or prayer. And we still need to do that. But I can't spend as many hours as I used to. I literally don't have like the one-on-one time with, you know, raising Lydia or with doing things. And so it looks different. I still think having private time with the Lord is important. And I really want to wake up earlier so I can have that. But I'm just thankful that he still meets me even when I'm doing things. And even another testimony I had watched before this was this guy. And the Lord was talking about how, like, the Lord was with him when he was, like, throwing stones in the water or something, like, throwing rocks in the water. And, like, the Lord is saying that he just wants to throw rocks with him. And so I've been, like, taking that on of, like, okay, Lord, you want to do the dishes with me. And you want to cook with me. Because these are things that I have to practically do, and it's a form of serving. And things that I used to look down upon years ago. Of, like, this isn't important. And not that we should wrap up our identity in only those things, but it's part of my day. And so I've just been, like, last night I was thinking, like, wow, Lord, you're doing the dishes with me, and you're sending me this testimony to encourage me and, like, remind me of certain things. So crazy, guys. Oh, my gosh. This is her every day. She wants to go on the couch and go all crazy, and then I am nervous about her falling. What are you doing? She's just randomly laughing. Why isn't my camera focusing? Okay, still putting away the dishes, but I wanted to show you guys a little hack. Here's Lydia's book mess. So, some mornings, Lydia doesn't like to eat all her food. So what I've been doing is I've been leaving her food at her stool table. And then she'll just like go over there when she wants a snack and just start eating it again. So I'm like, okay, this is helpful. Because it's like she's been eating half of her breakfast at a time. And I don't think it helps that she's teething. So like she hasn't been wanting to eat as much. But I'm like, hey, let me just put her food over here. And now like it's all gone. It's supposed to be nice out today. And it's been rainy. Which kind of stinks. I hope it gets better later. But I gotta think of what to bake today. I made Lydia pumpkin mini muffins, which I've made her several times. I just love pumpkin flavored things. And, you know, I like to find a recipe and then just make it a bunch of times to kind of like perfect it and get used to making it. So I've been doing that a lot, like pumpkin recipes. But she didn't eat like any of them. I've been giving them to her every day, like one little mini muffin. And she keeps not eating it. I think I did slightly overcook it, but still. So I'm like, I don't know what to bake. Because I would like to bake her some snacks and Dylan and I some more snacks. You're going to see in these videos, I keep changing like locations. I'm going to say I'm going to do something and then, you know, I might get distracted because of Lydia or because I just forget. That's just part of my life right now. But yeah, I got to brainstorm what I should bake right now. Hey!
Hello.
My wheat berries. These are for you, baby. It's heavy. 25 pounds. Okay, my flour just finished, which is good for whatever I end up making. I like to do this before Lydia goes to bed because it's so loud. There's my beautiful flour. And Lydia's taking a cheese break over here. You like your cheese?
Yeah.
She seems hungry, so even though it's only 10:48, I might give her lunch. Honestly, I'm hungry too. And then she's gonna take a nap at 12. Okay, here she is. She was hungry. But here's some lasagna soup that I made the other day. Broccoli and then some leftover avocado for breakfast. She's devouring her soup. It's not really soup anymore. It looks like pasta. A lot of the liquid kind of like evaporated. Hey guys, we're back here again eating. We eat a lot around here. I have this. I opened it last night with dinner and I only drank half of it. It's supposed to be a root beer dub. I think that's what you call it. I think that's the phrase. Like a healthy root beer. It's my first time having them. I've never been a pop drinker really. Dylan has always been a pop drinker, but he stopped drinking pop a while ago. He's a drink guy. Like, I've never been a drink person, if that makes sense. I'll just drink water and I'm fine, but he's always liked flavored drinks. So for him, it's a little bit harder to like go back to water. So I got these at Walmart. He said he used to drink them actually, and there's like different flavors. And there's no sugar, there's no like sugar alcohols or anything like that. It tastes like root beer, but it also has like a kind of strange aftertaste. So I'm not a fan. I'm not like huge on it. I don't mind it, but I would probably try a different flavor. I have a massive Tupperware bowl of soup that I might share with Lydia because she seems like she's eating hers really fast. Sorry for the lighting, guys. The lighting in our apartment is kind of strange. The only lights we have. That's sauce. She loves salsa, but there's no salsa in it. It's just like crushed tomatoes, actually. Aw, you're so cute. We're just chilling on the couch for a few minutes before her nap. And then I promise I'll start baking.
What?
What? Can I have a hug? Hug? Can I have a hug? Hi. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Good night, baby. I love you. Bye-bye. Okay, Lydia's sleeping, so now it's going to be time for me to bake. I haven't showered yet. I haven't changed my clothes. I did actually brush my teeth. So I have to get ready because I might go somewhere since it's nice out with Lydia. And then I also probably should work on the laundry. So I might start with the pancake bites right now.
I don't know why the phone wants to turn on its own though.
It's so crooked.
It's just moving on its own.
It hasn't minded it.
What is this technology? Let me give that to Nick and say, here, give this to your... Because he wouldn't, you know he wouldn't. He'd be like, why would it?
I don't know what to do with it. It's been a couple hours since I was vlogging. I never even showed you the finished product of the muffins because my brother and sister came over unannounced. No problem. But I didn't know, so I forgot to keep filming. Right now we're having dinner. Lydia's eating some chicken and applesauce. There's rice and peppers cooking. It's just not done yet, and she was pretty hungry. And here's the chicken and peppers. The rice is next to it. I don't have a lid for it. And the muffins are in the fridge. So that will probably be... I can't even talk. That'll probably be it for today's video. I know I left out some things, but this is kind of how my day went.